Urinary tract infections are extremely common. Around 1 in 2 women and 1 in 20 men will get a UTI in their lifetime. Plus, once you've had one UT challenge, you're way more susceptible to another in the future. That's why you just need Just Thrive's UT123. This product can actually prevent UTIs while maintaining your urinary tract health. UT123 targets both immediate and long-term relief. We've all heard to drink cranberry juice for your urinary tract, but did you know that for the full effects, you need the whole cranberry? Not just juice, but the skin, flesh, and even the seeds. Well, UT123 uses superior ingredients that utilizes the whole fruit. This supplement truly is the full package. So if you're someone who struggles with the constant urge to urinate, a burning feeling when you pee, pelvic pain, or just want to be proactive in your urinary health, Just Thrive is for you. Just Thrive is so confident you'll love their product that there is a 100% money-back guarantee on every purchase made through justthrivehealth.com. And for a limited time, you can save 20% off site-wide at justthrivehealth.com with promo code SEXWithEmily. That's justthrivehealth.com and use code SEXWithEmily for 20% off your order. You're going to love it. Listen, alcohol is just out in 2024. There is a rising trend of going alcohol-free or being sober curious, and alcohol, the truth is, it's just bad for you and can famously impair your sex life. So if you're looking for another way to unwind, relax, or just have fun, I cannot recommend Via's THC gummies enough. Via has gummies for every occasion. Whether it's to improve your sleep, I love their sleep gummies. I take them everywhere. Your mood or your focus. They even have an aphrodisiac gummy called High Love to boost my arousal levels. High Love has a unique blend of cannabinoids and aphrodisiac exotic herbs that are known for their libido enhancing effects. So I've been using Via for a while now, and I absolutely love them. They're a super trusted company. They use premium hemp, natural ingredients, and they're known for their premium indoor THCA flower. All their products are made here in the US. They got quick and discreet shipping to all 50 states, so you can all enjoy them, not to worry. And also super affordable. So head over to viahemp.com and use code Emily at checkout to save 15% off your order. That's VIIAHEMP.com. Use code Emily at checkout for 15% off your order and let me know what you think.
Look into his eyes. They're the eyes of a man obsessed by sex. Eyes that mock our sacred institutions. Bedroom eyes, they call them in a bygone day.
Hey, Emily, you got a boyfriend? Because my man E here, he just got his heart broken. He thinks you're kind of cute.
A girl's got to have her standards. Oh, my.
Do women know about shrinkage?
Isn't it common knowledge?
What do you mean, like laundry? It shrinks?
Can we not talk about sex so much?
Are you kidding me?
Oh my God, it feels so good.
Being bad feels pretty good. You know, Emily's not the kind of girl you just play with.
You're listening to Sex with Emily. We're talking about sex, relationships, and everything in between. For more information, go to sexwithemily.com and watch the show at sexwithemily.com. It's so easy to do. It's on demand. You can check out the live show we do every day, Monday through Friday, 1 to 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. You can also call in now, and the number is area code 415-992-7392. And throughout the hour, we will be taking your calls on any sex or relationship issues you've got. That's 415-992-7392. And it's Friday, and I'm so happy. Hi, Menace.
Are you happy?
Am I happy? I wouldn't say like today's like my happiest day.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm good. I'm just going to LA. I got a lot going on,
Cool.
stuff like that. It's all good.
Are we going to talk about the elephant in the room right now?
Okay, go ahead.
Real quick. The dog's here, everybody.
I know. Okay.
Okay, no. I understand. Okay, I'll just explain. I understand their situations. You got to bring the dog in. I understand.
My intern called in sick.
Okay, this is. Everyone would go, oh, Menace, you're such an asshole. You know, she's just bringing her dog, blah, blah, blah.
Look how cute she is. If you're on camera, you can look at her on camera.
The dog is very cute. I love the dog. I'm not saying I hate the dog.
Look how cute she is.
This is the deal, everybody.
Do you think we look alike?
I was the one that made the call to have us do the show here at Stitcher Studios, which Stitcher is an app you can download for your mobile device. Everyone knows that. For your smartphone, you can listen to the show. They are nice enough to let us use their beautiful studio. They've said not to have dogs, you know? And I'm running out of options here. You know, what this is, like I said, this is our fourth studio.
I can't leave the dog alone yet.
Okay.
Because
you're going to have to find a situation when you get in situations. That's it.
I
because
understand.
if we get kicked out of the studio,
bring her again.
There's nothing I can do.
I won't ever bring her again.
It won't be Sex with Emily every single day.
I understand.
You understand?
I'm really sorry. I knew you suck. Can we just move on? I'm having a bad day already, and now you're yelling at me.
No, I'm not yelling at you. I'm just saying, I'm explaining to the listeners. I'm explaining to the listeners.
But everyone check her out on camera. Daisy, she's so friggin' cute.
You already know.
Hello. Oh, yes,
you already know
too.
how I feel about everything, so I don't need to tell you. I'm just explaining to the listeners
why
I act the way I do.
Okay.
That's all.
So how are you?
I am good, and I was a little late today because I wanted to share something.
Okay.
And I brought in an audio clip. It's a little long. I try to shave it down. It's about 4 minutes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's 4 minutes, but it'll be really enjoyable.
Okay.
I'll tell you this. Because I think I found the woman I want to marry. For reals. Because on this audio clip.
Oh, my God.
She is from Boston. She's blonde. I'll let that go.
Okay.
And she does video blogs that are huge on YouTube. I never really heard of her before.
Okay.
I honestly, her name's even slipping me right now. But every single video that she does has no less than 1.5 million.
Why? What does she talk about?
Because she just talks about subjects.
Relationships?
No. Well, this one is about women and men that I want to share. But other things she does tips like, and she's really funny about it. She goes, this is how to treat people. This is how to trick people into thinking that you're really hot when you're not. And then she'll do like makeup secrets and all this type of stuff.
Funny.
But she does it in a hilarious way. So you want to share it now? Or you want to do it now, or you want to go through the show first, and then we'll share?
I think we should go through the show just so people know what's coming up, and then you'll tell me.
You do that. I'm going to tweet that the show started.
Okay. Today's show is we're reading your emails that you send to feedback@sexwithemily.com. You can also do it on Ask Emily. It's so easy on our website right now for you to send in your questions, so we hope that you will. Some of the topics include premature ejaculation, between the breast sex, anal stimulation, and the difference between how men and women are aroused. Today, we are going to continue talking about how to enhance your hand jobs, both for women and men, because women, you can give women hand jobs too, and they like it. It's not just about oral sex. It's about using your hands. So we're going to get into all that stuff, and we've got some sex in the news, and it's going to be a great, great show. And I could go over the poll real quick, the poll results while you're doing that. So anyway, what is your favorite pre-sex activity? Okay, this is what we got in our poll. And you should always go vote on our polls because we got 3 new polls a week. 9% said watching TV was their favorite pre-sex activity. 13% said watching porn. 38% said taking a bath or a shower. And 40% said dinner and a drink, which is where I am at. Dinner and a drink is my favorite pre-sex activity. All right, our new poll. How often do you watch porn? We want to know. Every day, can't get enough of it. Number 2, a few times a week. Number 3, once in a while. Number 4, never. Menace would probably be the never category, right? Do you never watch porn, or it's more like every once in a while, Menace?
I never watch porn.
Okay.
Unless it like comes across on the internet and my friends like, oh, check out this funny thing.
Right.
Because it's something that is like over the top. This
Totally.
for shock value.
Right. Well, I watch it a lot now, as you know, because I have my Fire TV box. Mm-hmm. Fire TV is awesome. It's the Netflix of porn, and we are giving away to all of our new subscribers and our old subscribers. You get 30 minutes free of Fire TV. So
You'll be setting that up soon.
I'll be setting that up soon.
Yeah.
And people are going to be getting it, and you can check it out because it is so cool. It's all the porn that you want. It is porn for your television, your iPhone, your iPad, any kind of device you want to watch porn on.
You can say how you're going to give it away if you want.
I'm going to give it away
on Facebook.
On Facebook. Yep.
Facebook.com/sexwithemily. So if you don't
Facebook.com/sexwithemily is where you're going to be learning about that.
So if you don't like the page already, go to the page and like it.
Go like it. Like it.
Details will follow.
Details are following. So that's what we got. Did you want okay, so we just reviewed the show. Cool. Anything else you have to share with me except for the fact that you found your wife on YouTube? Your future wife on YouTube?
Anything else I have to share? No, I'm going to go out with 2 married ladies today. I'm going to go take them out.
Okay.
Which is really weird because I was talking to Vanessa, my assistant, and I was like, it feels weird that I'm taking out 2 married women on the town. I was like, dude, how boring is, not to talk bad about their men. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, how boring are them if I'm the one that's
Where's their dudes?
Out of state.
And where are you going to take them?
I decided I'm going to do comedy club first.
Good.
Charlie Murphy, Eddie Murphy's brother's in town.
Oh, is he funny as Eddie, or is he just trying to be?
I've seen him before. He's funny.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. And then, and then we might go to club after. And stuff like that.
I just canceled my date for tonight.
What?
And I feel really bad, but I'm going to LA in the morning, and I have my thing before I leave town that I kind of freak out, and I got to pack, and I got to do all this stuff, and I'm going to LA for meetings, not for fun, although I am going to a Malibu beach party tomorrow, which I'm very excited about. But besides that, it's all meetings Monday and Tuesday all day long, so I'm like, he wants to go to dinner at 9:30 at night, and it's like a 6-course meal with like wine and all the stuff. Like every course has a wine pairing.
God.
And it's this really nice dinner, but I just can't handle it. I can't, and I'm feeling busy, so I'm not going to go. So I cancel. Is that mean? Is that mean to cancel the night? Because I want to get up super early so I can make it and go to LA and get everything done. Okay, you're playing your DVD.
No, I'm just getting
CD.
ready. You don't have to stop everything.
I know. I'm just whatever.
You're all weird right now.
I know.
Why are you
know.
weird? Can you share or you don't want to share? You can be honest. If you don't want to share,
I can be honest. What? I'm just really stressed out.
Really stressed? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just not.
I think that's going around.
Really?
Like the stress. Yeah, I have a friend.
That's just not fun. No one cares.
She wants me to take her to the hospital today.
Why?
Because she's has hair falling out because she's stressed.
Everyone's stressed. There's too much information, too many things happening.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
And then I got a dog all of a sudden that I have to walk all the time, which I love, but there's a lot of walking involved.
What?
I know. She's over there now. Yeah.
Nothing's ever that serious. Chill. You're not going to die. All right? So chill and have fun. And you're going to enjoy this clip of my wife that I found.
Go for it.
I just got to warn you.
What? It's 4 minutes? That's a long time. I might fall asleep.
It's a long thing. It's a long time.
My ADD is 2 minutes, 20 seconds.
Roll your eyes, but I swear that the listeners, trust me on this one, the listeners are really going to enjoy it. Okay? So put back your feelings on it. You can comment on it.
Okay.
And then the only thing I got to warn is there's some kind of weird porn music playing in the background.
Does she do that?
No, she doesn't do porn, but it's just...
She plays porn music.
No, she doesn't play... I'm saying it's porn music.
Okay.
But it's just music that she has in the background.
You don't love her music choices.
No.
It sounds like porn. But you're going to marry her anyway. And you can change her music taste once you guys get married.
Yeah, I will.
Or
totally.
before.
Okay. So...
We got to give her a name.
Man, I'll look it up and we'll
it
have
up
it on
the
the website later.
Okay.
Okay? You ready?
I'm ready.
I love this chick. Here we go. And it's going to be awesome.
So for those of you that are familiar with my channel, I occasionally do things like this when I have something I need to say and I say it. What I have to say has to do with girls. And I know that a lot of girls watch my video, so maybe it's not a good idea for me to do this. So I was having a conversation with one of my guy friends, and he's dating girls, and they're having that awkward, who should pay for the first date conversation, which is weird enough as it is, and that's its own debate all in of itself. But we started to get more and more into talking about these gender roles that people have. And my point was that I was fucking so sick of hearing all these girls be like, oh, there's a double standard, well, guy can sleep with tons of girls and that's fine, but girls can't and they're a slut. And then you got your feminists that are all girl power, we want all the equal rights, we want to be treated exactly the same as guys, we want jobs, we want this, we want that, which is all well and good, great, thank you for fighting for us, great. But then they turn around, and I'm talking heterosexual women, they turn around and they still have these old ass gender roles where they're looking for their Prince Charming and their knight in shining armor. And the guy is supposed to pay for everything. The guy is supposed to take care of them. I mean, you want to talk about double standard. You want all the rights that a guy has. You want to be treated exactly like a guy. You want, the same respect, same everything. And yet you want them to take care of you. I mean, how many girls do you know like this? They're like, I won't date a guy unless he buys me X, Y, and Z, and he pays for dinner, and he pays
I don't
for
know
this,
women like that.
Pays my bills. And their main goal in life is to basically find a rich guy to take care of them forever. But yet they want all the same rights as a man. And they sit around and they're like, where are all the good guys? How come no one wants to date me and buy me shoes and take care of me? I need to get my nails done. I mean, I'm sorry. Here's a reality check for you, okay? These are the gift-giving holidays. Your birthday and Christmas, Hanukkah, that kind of Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate in the wintertime. Those are the gift-giving holidays. I mean, if someone gives you flowers on Valentine's Day, that's super nice. But you do not need fucking presents and trinkets and fucking shit all day, every day, okay? Princess, you do not need that. No. When was the last time you
I know
bought
why you
your
find this
boyfriend a
funny.
fucking brand new pair of sneakers, the Air Force Ones, and your fucking... When was the last time you bought him a new suit? When was the last time you fucking did any of that for him? Why the fuck should he do that for you? Like, how can you want to be treated as an equal...
I get it.
...and complain about double standards when you hold the biggest double standard ever? And especially in this economy, it's like... Okay, you have all the same rights as a guy... And perhaps maybe your job is better than the guy that you're dating. Doesn't that make you the breadwinner? Aren't you the one that's supposed to be taking them out to dinner and fucking taking care of them? Like, the fuck? And for you to just expect a guy to buy you shit just because you were born with a vagina is absolutely out of control. So for all you girls out there that are real sad sitting on your couch eating Haagen-Dazs and reading Cosmo about how no guys will date you and fucking buy you everything and you have high standards for them, where have all the good men gone? They're dating other girls that fucking get it, alright? And while you're sitting around complaining and trying on your different pearl necklaces and putting on your different boat shoes and fucking khaki skirt with your pastel colored collar polo shirt, whatever, while you're being a stuck-up bitch, the rest of us are out earning our own money and buying our own shit. Oh, yeah, and then after I buy my own shit, yeah, then maybe I'll fucking take you out to dinner and be like, here, you want a beer? There, let's go have fun. Now it's on me, whatever. I mean, like, unless you're at home taking care of his babies because you can't work because you just had a baby, then, you know, you should be fucking making your own money. Or unless he's like super, super, super fucking rich and maybe he really wants to take care of you, fine. I mean, girls, if that's your thing, if you're looking for a guy to take care of you for the rest of your life, fine, go for it. But don't sit around and fucking complain to the rest of us how no one wants to buy you fucking shoes and clothes and give you a free ride for life because you have tits and a vagina unless you want to be treated like a pair of tits and a vagina. Boom, that's all I have to say about that.
Oh, God, I love her
You
so
love
much.
her, huh? I get it.
her.
You know, I know women like that
anybody
exist.
like-
I don't.
Oh.
I do not have any friends who are not earning their own
What
living.
these women do...
They exist in the world. They exist in the world. They don't live. They're not my friends in San Francisco.
It is so good.
All my friends have jobs. All my friends work. Even my friends with kids work.
I love it.
I know.
love it.
But I
love
get
her.
it. I know. You love her. Have you watched all her videos?
I watched some other videos. She does... The one that she says how to trick people to thinking that you're hot when you're fucking ugly
Right.
is so awesome.
Is she hot?
Yeah, she's hot. She does... The way that she does that video is... She has none of her makeup on or any of her hair and stuff like that, and then she just goes through the process of putting on makeup and everything, and it's so cool.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
she's
awesome.
really funny.
Okay, cool.
And
we'll check it out.
you can see why I love it. And
I get it. We'll post it on the site.
I want to marry this chick. I'll find.
I'm so glad you found. Where does she live?
It's a problem. She lives in Boston.
Oh,
why she had
Boston.
kind of an accent.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I'm gonna have to get travel miles or something.
how old is she? You think?
I would say mid or late 20s.
Okay, good. Menace, good. Yeah, we agree. I don't know many women who feel that way anymore, but I get that they exist and she's funny.
It's hilarious.
I appreciate it. It is hilarious. Super funny.
I hope you
Super
enjoyed
funny.
that.
I did enjoy that. I enjoyed that a lot, Menace. I
No,
really
you
did.
didn't. You
Yes, I
hated
did.
it.
I didn't just because I know why you love it, and so whatever. But like, I get it. I get that there are women like that who sense. But there are men who exist as well, which I always feel like I have to bring this up to you. There are men who want to take care of women, who like that's their life journey, or they think they do. They want women.
And you know what? That's totally fine with me.
And hopefully they'll
As
find a woman
long-
who wants to be taken care of.
Yeah, as long as the woman doesn't take advantage of that, then I am perfectly fine
Right.
with it.
Right.
So
Okay, cool.
And I say it like that too. Like I told you, I'll treat a woman extremely well, but as long as once they start taking advantage and giving me shit, that I'm not going to take any shit.
I know, Menace. No, and I can't imagine that any girl's going to take advantage of you.
Yeah, F that. Well, they get cut off if that happens.
I know. But I can't even imagine that you'd pick out women like that now.
They're undercover sometimes.
They are undercover sometimes. Like, they're like, oh, no, I'm cool. I got a job, whatever. Everything's good. And then they really, like, quit. And they're like, oh, and then the check comes and they go to the bathroom.
They're like, yeah.
Yeah. But I
all
don't do
good.
that anymore.
I don't do that anymore.
No, I used to. Yeah, whatever. I paid. I just actually, I'm paying more now on dates.
I'm not saying you had to pay, but you
I'm
at least
paying
have to
now.
offer. What?
I don't know. I just feel like I didn't for a while. Like the last guy I dated, but now I'm like, I'm going to pay. Like I don't even have the money, but I'm paying. I do. I just feel like I don't. I don't know. Maybe I was wrong.
I always pay, but I
I
just
offer,
want the.
and if they say yes, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I offered, and they took it. It was like $100 something
What?
dinner. Yeah, so now I need people to become Friends with Benefits members so I can pay for the friggin' credit card. Yeah, I was being nice and whatever. So I'm excited to go to LA though tomorrow because it's going to be super sunny and nice.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
And I'm going to like this Malibu beach party with like all these hot people.
What is that? Is that a sex party?
No.
Liar.
It's not a sex party. It's not a sex party. They probably will be sex having. It's like all these like beautiful LA people having a party. Like I have to wear a bikini and shit.
So many crazy things happen in Los Angeles, California.
I know.
My buddy was telling me that he had an ex-girlfriend that moved there, and he happened to be in town, and he decided, I'm going to hang out with her. And sometimes people, they can go to Los Angeles and be normal.
Right.
Or they get caught up in the Hollywood scene of being, these party animals.
You got to be
super
beautiful.
crazy
You got to right.
and all that stuff. And he said that he decided to go hang out with her, and she goes, I know a party that's going on. You want to come? She goes, it's a pool party.
Right.
And let's go on through. So he said that he's at this pool party, and it's him, and there's only one other dude and 8 chicks.
Okay.
And suddenly, that this one chick comes out of the house, and she has a big tub, like bucket, full of dildos. And he says that they just start throwing them in the pool, and then like the chicks were getting naked, and they started doing it. Right?
With the dildos?
With the dildos.
That's so fun.
They started using the dildos.
What a fun
and all
party.
this stuff.
Okay.
And then, because he didn't know like any of this was going to go on.
Right.
So he started getting shocked, and his ex-girlfriend's like, hey, do you want to get down with me and one of these other chicks? And he was so thrown off by it. Like, he had to call one of his friends and say, hey, dude, this is really going down right now.
Oh, my God.
I don't think I'm doing it. And then he got freaked out.
He got freaked out?
And he left.
Oh, my God. He couldn't handle a threesome?
And I know there's so many guys that are probably
There's
listening
so
like,
many
dude,
guys going
I would be all over
There's
it, bro,
so many guys
blah,
who are
blah,
like, that's
blah.
bullshit.
But it's just like, sometimes you're not ready to be thrown into a sex orgy.
Yeah, and you kind of want to
nowhere.
make it be your choosing, too. Although usually threesome, a successful threesome is usually the woman's behest. She's the one who decides it. She's the one who initiates it. She's the one who makes it happen, oftentimes.
So he said he never talked to her after that again.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That is crazy. So they all just started, like, using dildos, and that sounds super fun.
But he has
maybe that'll happen at my
he's
party.
married, and he has a very beautiful wife now. So
Maybe
I
I should bring
the right decision.
Maybe I should bring a bucket of dildos to LA and spice up the party that I'm going to.
Like,
It might just be
everybody,
boring.
I'm here. You should get
like sex family dildos.
You should get a sombrero with dildos all the way around the top. And
right.
People, you know how they have those chip hats?
Yes.
Where you can eat like salsa out of them? Your sombrero is just going to be filled with dildos and people can just grab them.
Right, I love it.
See,
That's
I come up with $1 million ideas all the time for this show, and you just blow me off.
I don't blow you off. I don't think I look good in sombreros. They never fit me right. But I could just like stick cute dildos in my beach bag, or maybe Daisy could have some on her back or something.
Wait.
What?
You're taking the dog to Los Angeles?
Yes, of course. I'm driving to LA. That's why I'm driving, so the dog can come.
Oh, so you're really not gonna. Oh, you're gonna sleep with your ex-boyfriend, right?
Nope, I'm not gonna sleep with him.
Why do you lie?
He has a girlfriend. He has a girlfriend.
Oh,
they just
now
broke
he's
up.
back?
Well, they broke up. Whatever. We're friends. It's cool.
Why are you dodging
I'm
so
not
much?
dodging. I'm not dodging. I'm just like sort of over it. Honestly, I'm sort of over it.
Okay.
He's got a great place, and
I won't drill you
I like
too
him a
much
lot.
today.
And he's living with one of my best friends now, who moved into his place.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
One of your best friends? So you're one of your best friends to sleep with him now? Or
No,
you
they've
already slept
never
with
slept together. They're just really good friends. I met her through him. Like, they've been friends forever. She's hilarious.
How many times have they slept together?
Never. They've never slept together.
Right.
In my life, they've never slept. They feel like each other brother and sister.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
You don't believe me? That happens.
Totes.
Totes, dude. Totes. That totally happens.
Anyways, I'm not
okay.
going to drill you too much today. I can see your stress. It's
No,
Friday.
you can
Let's
drill me.
have
It's
fun.
fun.
No,
Okay,
it's
I'm
cool.
having fun. Ow.
Oh, come on.
I know. I've just. Some days are just challenging. Not to
Yeah.
like. I don't know.
What?
Just being a woman. I'm
Stop
telling you.
being a woman, man.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm all
live
good.
life,
I'm all good,
dude.
dude. I'm
Have
just
fun.
just gotta chill out, man. Just gotta chill out.
Stress is not going to make anything better at all.
What? I know. It's a waste of emotion. My mom always says. So I'm not stressed. I'm really happy. Okay, let's read some sex in the news.
Okay.
Okay, this is actually a story that you gave yesterday. The economy sinks. Sex toy sales go through the roof. While America struggles to get out of its current economic shit pit, That's what it says. It's desperate citizens are resorting to interesting methods of relieving their financial stress. Namely, they're buying lots of sex toys and getting off like crazy. CNBC reported at a time when unemployment is high and bank account balances are low, people are passing the time by getting busy. So it's a $15 billion industry in the U.S. As the U.S. economy have worsened, he said sales have skyrocketed. A study So he said people are doing staycations where they're staying home and they're trying to save money on gas and lodging, so they're buying sex toys.
Yeah, it's so much cheaper.
It's so much cheaper. So couples that log more hours together have stronger communication, and that's evident in the bedroom. So sex toys are good for you, good for your relationship. If you're feeling like your sex life is a little bit stagnant, go buy a sex toy. And you know where you should go buy your sex toys? ASAP, AdamandEve.com. AdamandEve.com is our sponsor. We love them. They give 50% off any item, plus 3 adult DVDs, plus free shipping, plus a free gift. It's like a whole cornucopia of amazing things that you can get in the mail from Adam and Eve. And you should go on their website right now and check it out, buy a sex toy, and join everyone else who's in this ill-ridden economy using sex toys.
Did you find out my cologne, my bisexual cologne?
Yeah, we said it yesterday. I'll buy it for you.
No, you don't have to.
When's your birthday again? October?
They're sponsors. They should give it to me for
free. They will give it to you for free. They give my intern sex toys. We have to do more intern sex toy reviews.
No, what's going on with that?
I don't know. We're going to do it.
You guys have to have another pizza party.
Do you want to come to the next one? Let's just.
No, you guys always schedule it when I can't.
No, we'll do it next Friday night. You won't come. You're like, I got a DJ.
I was DJing last night for kids. You're making fun of me?
Everyone's coming.
I was doing charity work. When's the last time you did charity work?
Dude, every day of charity.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every day, charity work, just, no, that's awesome.
See how I can flip it on you in 2 seconds?
Just not flip it on me. I can flip it on you.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
That's cool.
AIDS. That's my next story. New evidence backs circumcision campaign. Basically, a campaign to encourage African men to get circumcised to prevent infection by HIV gained a powerful boost Wednesday by 3 new studies unveiled at the World's AIDS Forum in Rome. So new cases of HIV among men fell an astonishing 76% after a circumcision program was launched.
Yeah.
In South African township. So it's saying removal of the skin means that they have less risk of less risk for infection of HIV. So the theory is that the benefits of circumcision is that the inner foreskin is an easy entry point for HIV. So anyway, San Francisco, we're trying to ban circumcision, and they're trying to pass circumcision laws in Africa. I understand there's a much wider spread AIDS issue in Africa, but I don't think we should ban circumcision in San Francisco.
No.
And the Muslims and Jews will never let that happen.
Hell no.
Hell's no.
They got a museum here. They can't let that happen.
I know, exactly. We have a museum of what?
The Jewish Museum.
Oh, the Jewish Museum, right.
Yeah.
Right. We got a home museum. Huge one. It's beautiful. Okay, study. Women prefer surfing the web and showering to having sex. There's always studies that come out that say, like, women prefer chocolate to sex. Women prefer new jeans to sex. Women prefer shoes to new sex.
They prefer everything.
It always says that. It seems that women have a dirty little secret. It's all about cleanliness. There's a recent study by NBC. Men and women across the U.S. between the ages of 18 and 54 were asked to look at a list of various activities, and from that list, they choose the things they couldn't live without. Both men and women selected the internet and sleep, but differed on the third. Men chose sex as the third choice, and women chose showers. So men said the third thing they couldn't live without. That's so interesting. Internet, sleep, and sex was for men, and women said internet, sleep, and showers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. I think that's weird. I think that sex is number one. They can't live without. But of course, I would say that because I think sex is so important. Especially everyone's trying to be in relationships right now, and everyone's sex life is falling apart when they're together for more than a year. Not everyone, but a lot of people. We actually have a great guest that's going to be on the show on Tuesday talking all about reviving her sex drive. Like they're a couple that have made their entire life work about women's helping revive women's sex drive, because that is like the biggest complaint we get is that men are like, "What's wrong with my wife? She just doesn't want to have sex anymore."
Yeah, because you're not throwing Gucci bags at her. I'm just kidding. Kidding.
Yeah. So that's stories. That's my sex in the news.
Take the lady out, man. Make her feel sexy.
Make her feel sexy.
Celebrate her beauty.
Exactly, Menace. Are you saying that ironically so?
No.
Because I know you've learned something here.
No, not I'm learned something. It's just that's what you got to do if you want to get some fellas. Bottom line. Sorry.
So you're taking out these 2 married ladies tonight, but you're not going to get any action, huh?
No.
Right. Unless you would never hook up with a married chick, would you?
No.
Good.
Why would I want that?
People do that.
There's
Not
so
that I
many, there's so many other women out there in the world.
I know. Where are they?
You don't need to get at somebody else's lady. I'm sorry. No matter how hot you think there are and stuff like that, it's not worth all the pain and heartache you're going to cause all the way around.
It's true. It's just worth the thrill. I get it.
It's just worth the thrill. Is that what you
that's
said?
why people do it. If people do it for the thrill, it's not worth it. You think you're doing it because it's thrill. It's a thrill, and it's something new, and it's something different, and it's daring, and it's like a married person. But I just, it's not a good choice.
It's not.
Don't sleep with married people. Okay, we can get into some emails.
I want to hear from the people. Sorry, I was waiting for you to start with one.
Emily
Are you just
Menace.
looking for me for the okay?
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know, just tell you how it's
It's
feeling.
my favorite segment, Emily, and I can't wait for you to read them.
I'm so excited.
All right, happy Friday, everybody.
Happy Friday,
We're a little
TJF.
slow.
Emily and Menace. I came, I listened, I Googled. I'm sure for some the order may be different from Jim. He came.
He saw and he
He listened, he Googled. He
So
came
he-
first. I came, I listened, I Googled. I'm not sure what he means. Do you think he means he ejaculated?
He might have. He came to the website.
He came.
And he Googled?
He listened, I Googled. I'm sure I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it was something.
That sounds weird.
Just reading it.
Did he Google us?
I guess so. I think he came,
Uh-huh.
had an orgasm. I don't know. He Googled us. I don't know. Okay, Emily, I've been dating my partner for a few months. I thought we could dissect that. It would be fun. Dating my partner for a few months now, and our sex life is good, but I have premature ejaculation issues and can't seem to last. We have foreplay before sex, and I get so horny during the foreplay that when we get to actually having intercourse, I finish quickly. She says the sex is great, but I don't think the same. Is there a cure for premature ejaculation, or are there ways to last longer? By the way, your show rocks. Love listening to the show. Jesus. He's from Dallas, Texas. He's a premium member.
Jesus.
Jesus. Or
Yeah.
Jesus.
Jesus.
It could be Jesus. Listen. Okay. There's a great book that you should read called The Multi-Orgasmic Man. And it's the book to read on premature ejaculation. And it has helped thousands, if not millions of men. It's been like reprinted so many times. The Multi-Orgasmic Man. You can also try doing Kegel exercises, which I talk about. You can download my app if you have an iPhone called Kegel Camp. It helps men with premature ejaculation. It's those pee-stopping muscles. So when you stop and start the flow of urine, it's when you start it and you stop it and you do that, you do those exercises like several times throughout the day. It'll strengthen your muscles and help you with premature ejaculation as well. A lot of it has to do with anxiety. It happened once. You think it's going to happen again. So a lot of it is in your head too. But if you read this book, Multi-Orgasmic Man or The Multi-Orgasmic Male, you find it on Amazon and order it, and it will change your life.
Do they have it on tape?
They probably do. You could probably download it from Audible or something.
That would be awesome. I was listening.
I love listening to.
I was listening.
I need to do that.
Yeah.
Download books for my ride.
Yeah.
Tonight.
That's good. I was listening to Kevin Smith today on the radio, the famous movie director.
Right.
And he says everything he just listens to it on tape.
Yeah, me too.
He doesn't
lately.
read anything.
I can't read anymore.
Yeah.
I have all these sex books, and I'm just like Do you think it's part of our ADD culture or something?
Well, I never read books. That's not my thing.
Right.
I was really into movies.
But
so
do you
I'll just
download
wait
books?
for there's a movie.
Do you download books?
No, I don't.
Okay. Okay.
I don't have a Kindle. I don't have any of that kind of stuff.
Okay. Well,
It's
don't?
television. I live by television and movies. That's how
Okay.
I learn everything.
Television and movies? I don't even do that.
Yeah.
Okay. We got a long email here. It's from a premium member, so we're going to read it.
Of course.
Emily. So my girlfriend, and if you're a premium member, that means if you're a Friends with Benefits member, go to the top of the list. So my girlfriend called me today hysterically laughing after listening to yesterday's show because she knew it was me who sent you a picture of my dog. Do you remember a guy sent me a picture of his dog yesterday? And he actually has a super, super cute dog. This is from Dan. She claims I have some sort of creepy crush on you, which I'm not denying besides the creepy part. But I'm just chalking it up to me being one of those dorky dads who is constantly showing people pictures of his kids and having a slight crush on sex with Emily. Anyway, we have a question for you. Are there any studies about the hormonal effects of a woman's menstrual cycle on their husbands/boyfriends? The reason I ask is because we started talking about women who live together syncing their periods one night, and we were wondering if the same hormones or pheromones would have any effect on me or a man spending time with his woman. We spend virtually every single night together and have started noticing some odd and quite amusing behavior in me when she's on her period. The most striking seems to be my heightened interest in other women. I'm very respectful when it comes to checking out other women. I never do it in front of her or in a way that would make her feel uncomfortable. It's just part of my man code. Is this an evolutionary hold telling me to find another potential receiver for my genes so my partner is temporarily unable to get pregnant? Or is this just something we are imagining? Would love to hear if you've heard this before and or have any explanation. I promise I'll quit pestering with emails and pictures of my dog, but I'm just excited to have a new show every day, and it's gotten me thinking about things to ask the expert. Thanks, Dan. Premium member. Dan, you can email me every day. You are a premium Friends with Benefits member. You are getting sex advice for nothing. For 15 cents a day, we're giving you sex advice. So that's what we're asking everyone to do. So, okay, Dan, it's interesting because I looked studies. The studies say the opposite. Women and their partners behave differently around the time that the woman is ovulating. That's what the studies say. Studies have indicated that during this time, women give off sexual signals to men. They dress more alluringly. They prefer more physically masculine men are more likely this time to have thoughts of infidelity when they're ovulating. It's like they always talk about like strippers who are ovulating make more money during that time. But there haven't been studies about women on their period that we came across that I came across that talk about how it's different. All I can think about is that maybe she doesn't want to have sex when she's on her period, so you're looking at other women. I mean, that's what I can think about. I'm not sure that it's related to her actually having her period. Yeah. That it physically, any of the hormones are affecting you directly. I just think that maybe you're like, wow, I know sex is off the table for a week or for 5 days or for 3 days, and I'm just going to go ball someone else.
The women are just crazy. Bang, yeah.
Ball. Is ball a word too?
Ball? No.
You can't ball someone?
Somebody? No.
I just made it up.
You can Stevie Wonder somebody. That involves balls.
Okay, what was that again?
That's when you take the balls. You take your balls and you put them over a woman's eyes on each eye socket, and then so they can't see, and that's called the Stevie Wonder.
It's called the Stevie Wonder.
You can Google.
The first time you told us that, we thought it was the Steamy Wonder.
The Steamy Wonder. No, that would involve something else.
Well, I thought it was like because they were hot balls on their eyes. That if a man put his balls on my eyes, that it would be steamy. So it was like a play on Stevie Wonder, but it's really a play on him being blind. I get it. I get it now. So thanks, Dan, for writing. I love pictures of your dog. Your dog is adorable. I think it's great that you email, and it's so nice to hear from you. So anyway, men in turn are more attracted, just to finish this, because I just realized there was more here. Men in turn are more attracted to women when they're ovulating. They also tend to become jealous and protective of their mates when women are ovulating. Much of this happens at a subconscious level and is likely remnant of our biological evolution. You can exert stress on relationships. So that's what you always hear about the evolution, but you never hear about the period when she's actually having her period. So I don't know. Okay. Emily and Menace. Love your show and your banter. I've been married more than 20 years and we have a great sex life. First, I have a question about titty effing.
All right.
Doesn't that sound so much better when we say effing?
Yeah.
Before my vasectomy and before menopause, I often would make love to my wife's 36D breasts at times of month when pregnancy or menstruation were concerns. While I suspect I enjoy it more than her, she seems to like it. What has been your experience with this? Do women enjoy this or is this an accommodation? Second is anal stimulation. When I'm stroking my wife to orgasm, if I gently apply pressure to her anus and slightly put my finger in and out in the minute or two before orgasm, it drives her crazy and really increases the strength of her orgasm. Is this common for women to respond this way? I think she's a bit self-conscious about it and doesn't want to talk about it, but she loves it. Thanks. Keep up the great work, Paul. Okay, Paul, we've talked about making love to the breasts before. Uh-huh. And I think some women really enjoy it. He wants to know if women enjoy it. My experience with it has been it's fun. Anything's fun sexually. Like, I don't think that it happens all the time. But when it happens, I'm like, sure, that could be hot. What about you, Menace? What's your experience with it?
My experience is...
You're down?
I'm totally down.
He dates women with fake breasts.
No, I told you, it's...
Okay, strangely enough, the women that he dates tend to get boob jobs after they're dated. Before they're dating? When you're dating?
Like, it's like this. I know it's going to be a dumb analogy, but let's say my favorite car is a Honda Civic, right? And your friend sells Honda Civics. So I wouldn't go to you that say, hey, I really want to buy a Honda Civic.
Right.
I just happen to know one of the best plastic surgeons in Northern California. If they wanted to get a boob job, they wouldn't ask me to get
Okay.
the guy's contact?
I got it.
Does that not make sense?
I just know that I know a lot of people. That I don't know a lot of women who've gotten boob jobs in San Francisco. In LA, I do. Okay, whatever. Do you like doing that? Do you like making love to a woman's breasts? That's the question.
No. I
You don't?
No,
Shock.
I can't see, like... No.
It could feel good
I
if she
can't
rubs
say that I like
them.
it because I never really
You've
did
never done it. Oh, honey. Okay. You'll do that sometime. Okay. Anal stimulation, totally normal for men and women both like when you when you stick a finger inside their anus right before they orgasm. It's for males, it's their prostate, and it can feel amazing for them. And women too. I know a lot of women who, not a lot, but I've heard stories that there are women who like having a finger stuck inside them before, and it helps enhance the orgasm. There's nothing strange about that. It's just amazing. And I don't even have to ask Menace if he's done that because I assume he has not.
Yeah.
Right?
I still, once you mentioned that, is that friend that you were telling me about that broke up with that guy. It was so weird.
Because he wanted to stick his finger in her anus every time he was about to orgasm, and she
Yeah.
was not down with it, so she dumped him.
Yeah, that was so...
But that wasn't the only reason she
It
dumped
was
him.
so odd. It should be the number one reason.
No,
like the
there were
first
other
time.
reasons. Seemed like he was an angry soul.
Angry soul.
And he stuck his finger in her
You
ass.
guys are so deep.
We are deep.
So deep
He
in
had
San
an angry.
Francisco.
I know. He had an angriness to him. Angry side.
And angriness.
Angriness is not a word, right?
Let's have a drink after this show.
Do you want to? Seriously? Do you want to? Do you have to work?
I do have to take my friend to the doctor.
Jesus, you and your friends and errands
But I
and
can
things
maybe...
and peoples and friends and...
I mean, there's enough time in between. I can maybe have a quick
Okay.
drink.
We have another show after this that we're doing, but yeah, cool.
I can't do it.
We could do it later. Seriously,
Yeah.
I need a drink. Bad, man.
Whoa,
It's bad.
whoa,
It's Friday.
whoa.
I want to drink tequila.
Okay.
Okay, let's do
I'm
another.
available later.
Whatever.
Time in
You've got
between.
friends with the married chicks. One on each
No, but
elbow.
that's later tonight.
Cool. We'll drink because I need it. Emily, love your podcast and have become an avid listener. A few months ago, I started taking an antidepressant with a bad side effect. It made it difficult for me to orgasm. After my wife would orgasm, I would huff and puff, but it just couldn't quite get there. When she would get to the point when she started chafing, I'd pull out and she would give me a hand job and try to make me orgasm. She was never able to get me off. So I had to take matters into my own hands because, as Menace says, nobody can do it better than me. I hate when people quote Menace. Just kidding. With the special techniques I've learned over a lifetime, I was able to get myself off. So in that respect, Menace is definitely right. No one can give you a hand job better than one you can give yourself. However, prior to me taking antidepressants, my wife gave me 2 memorable hand jobs that made me spurt with delight. One was while I was driving on the Interstate 5 in Oregon. Mm-hmm. The other was while we rented a DV drama in our condo in Hawaii. Both times it was a big surprise to me and really, really hot. And the main point I like to make here is that in either of those situations, I wouldn't have just pulled out my wiener and started whacking and stroking it. No, I didn't get into an accident, but we did have to back up the DVD because we kind of lost track of what was going on. So in that respect, you're right. It's fun and hot for your wife or girlfriend to give you a hand job and quite delightful. The good news is that my doctor switched me to a different medication without the side effects. Sometimes, though, I still pretend I can't orgasm and then let her finish me with her hand. Keep up the good work. We've brought sex toys in the bedroom because of your show, and we're really having fun. Signed, John.
Oh, John.
John, that's awesome.
You're amazing.
I'm amazing, or
No,
he's amazing?
John's
you
amazing.
Never say I'm amazing.
You're amazing, Emily.
Do you think I am? Tell me what you like about me.
What do I
I
like
need an ego
about
boost.
you?
Tell me what. Give me 10 compliments.
10 compliments?
Just kidding. That's what I think men should compliment women 10 times a day, but not Menace. You
Yeah.
don't have to compliment me. I'm sure you probably couldn't even come up with one, so it's fine.
I could. You are a joy to be around.
Oh, thank you. It's so sweet. You too. Let's get into some sex tips.
All right. What do we
Okay,
got?
what do I got? Okay, and if you want to call us in the next 15 minutes, you totally can. Here's the number. 415-992-7392.
Yeah, and we're going to change it on the website. So my ideal place to put the phone number so people can find it easily is when you click on the video window, that the number's right there with the video window.
Okay.
It's not currently there. The number, it might be a little hard
I
to
don't
find.
understand that.
Is on the main part of the website.
But once you listen, once you
Yeah.
start listening, it's not there anymore.
Yeah. So actually, people, which is really weird that Emily doesn't know what we're talking about, is because the only time that you're able to click that extra window is when we're live on the air. So,
Right, then I'm always on the air, so I can never see it.
You never see it. So what happens, Emily? I'm going to explain it, and then so everyone else can learn.
Please.
When you get to sexwithemily.com, while the show is going on, when you go to click listen live, an extra window pops up. And there's a video window, and there you can see you talking
Ooh.
live, all that, blah,
Blah, blah, blah, blah, blah.
So on that extra window, that's where I would ideally like to put the phone number. And
Okay.
then so hopefully in the future that's where it'll be, so you guys won't have any problems finding it.
Let's write that down.
Cool.
To do that.
Take
Love
it.
Okay. So hand jobs.
Yeah.
We're continuing on hand jobs. Hand jobs for men and hand jobs for women. We learned a lot yesterday, especially from you with your special technique with your finger.
Special technique. I'm telling you, people use it. It's out
But
there.
how would you know you've never gotten a hand job?
No. Never mind. I know. I'm not saying people use it on me, but that's
what you do.
Not that I do. I'm not acting like I invented it. I'm just saying it's a common thing.
Dudes do that.
Yeah.
It's with your finger. Should
Yeah,
you turn
you put
the camera?
no. I already showed yesterday. You guys can look at the archives.
Look at the archives from yesterday. Okay, so here are some positions that we're going to get into some women giving hand jobs too, but women giving hand jobs. We're going to give some advice about men using their fingers on a woman, but I'm going to finish up yesterday's and we're going to talk about the positions that you should be in when you're giving a hand job, because yesterday we gave ways to give a hand job, and these are common positions is to lie down next to him, but try a different position to make it sexier. So like normally you'd be laying down and you'd be like hand jobbing. Straddle his legs or wrap them around him for a bird's eye view of his penis. Or, so you could just straddle him and like look at him directly and like be giving him a hand job.
Yeah.
Lie behind him, stimulating his own masturbation movements. So like you could be touching yourself and I could like put my hands over and be behind you. That's kind of hot, I think. He straddles your hips so he can touch your breasts and enjoy watching you stroke his penis. Those are some positions. You got it?
Yeah.
The grand finale, this is how you know. Ready? His muscles are tensing, his breath is accelerating, his penis is bulging, and his balls are tightening. This is how you know when he's about to orgasm. How about all those adjectives? Keep doing exactly what you're doing. Keep your rhythm with the same speed and pressure. If he isn't quite getting there, try more stimulation on the head of his penis. For a great hand job, remember he loves to watch himself orgasm, and he loves to watch you watching him. Right? Do you like to watch yourself orgasm? Oh, speaking of which, I have an orgasm on the face story next. When he's ready to come, offer him your breasts, tummy, or your face if you're willing to have him come on it. After he finishes down, run for a towel or the shower. Tell him how much he turned you on. Caress his penis gently. Hold it at the base and bring your hand slowly to the shaft. So these are just some ways to know that he's orgasming and what to do.
Guy doesn't want to orgasm on himself, so.
But he wants to orgasm. He'd rather orgasm on you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a friend who, and she's actually listening right now, I know, because she just texted me, so I hope she doesn't kill me. But you don't know who she is. She was with a guy recently, and he only wanted to come on her face every time, like orgasm on her face, like every single time they were together. He was like, wait, and it wasn't just like he would like move out of the like pull out, get up on top of her, and like put his penis in her face and ejaculate right on her face. Like it was like, it wasn't just like casual. It was like the same exact thing every time.
Is there something wrong?
Nothing wrong, but we talk about ejaculation on the face a lot. Yeah. So I was just saying that was something, and there was nothing. She didn't mind it at all. She was like, "Cool." She's taking
it in. She's enjoying it.
Why?
No, I'm just saying. I thought you were gonna lead into, oh, she doesn't like it.
No, she liked it. She was down. She was like, "Oh no, it was cool." We were like at a dinner party the night. She was telling everyone.
What are your thoughts on that?
I don't mind. I mean, it depends.
You're into it?
It depends on the moment, the guy, the situation. I don't think I universally like anything all the time. Sex is about it's opening your palate to lots of different things, but it doesn't mean that you're always down for everything.
Okay.
Do you like ejaculating on a woman's face?
If she's open to it, I guess I wouldn't be against it.
Right. You wouldn't say no?
No.
You wouldn't kick a woman out of her bed for letting you ejaculate on her face?
No.
Okay. So
classy conversation right now.
We are full of class.
I know.
We are full of class. It's a sex show.
Yeah.
And people want to know about ejaculation and where it's proper and where it's not. We've done a show on ejaculation etiquette. We've done a few shows on that.
Okay. You have to ask first, too.
You have to ask. Don't say, yeah. And he asked her, he's like, do you mind if I ejaculate on your face? And she was like, no, go right ahead. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. You are awesome. And
she could call in right now and tell about it if she's listening still.
In his head.
The number is 415-992-7392, and I won't call you your real name if you call in.
In his head, he was like, she just got a couple extra brownie points.
Yeah, totally. He was psyched. Okay, so my nose itches.
Oh, okay.
Dog hair. Tips for men. These are tips for men on touching women. Mm-hmm. First off, remember it takes longer for women to rev up their engines. Mm-hmm. So it's best to give her ample warm-up time. Clitoral contact can feel abrasive and hurt without a proper warm-up. So don't go right for the clitoris. That's what men think that they do. They're like, oh, yeah, the clitoris. That's what I have to touch. No, it's like indirect stimulation. So go around it. Get her self-lubricated by caressing her body and kissing her all over. What men don't get is that, like, the time – I talk about this all the time, foreplay and getting her warmed up, because you can't – she's not going to be turned on if you go right for her vagina. She's just not going to be there yet. So you need to kiss her and caress her and touch all those erogenous zones and those hot spots on the back of her knees and all that stuff that we talk about that men roll his eyes at. It's important to caress her and her everything, okay? Gauge her reaction to see, okay, once she warmed up, use some lube and to rub her clitoris in a circular motion with your index and middle finger. Lube is amazing. Lube is not just for dryness anymore. Lube is your friend. You should use lube with sex. I think lube is awesome. Like, I think that you should use lube all the time, because it can feel really good for men and women. And it does, again, people think it's like, oh, I should only use it if someone's dry. And that's not the case. So gauge your reaction to see if your fingers are doing the trick. Slowly increase the speed, but don't go too rough. After you've paid proper attention to her clitoris, slip your fingers inside her at a rhythmic pace. This is all about hand jobs for women. I'm like this, fingering her. See how she responds to decide whether you should stick with clitoral stimulation or get ready to go for that G-spot. So this is just like regular in and out.
Yeah.
What's your question?
I kept on getting thrown off when you're saying hand jobs for women, because you don't say hand jobs.
I
for
know,
women.
but it's the same thing. It's your hand that you're using for a woman. But do you get it now?
Yeah, I get it. Because
Okay.
you said finger.
You're so
There's
smart.
no like classy way to say it. I'm trying to think.
You know me. When there's a classy way to do something, I do it. I'm like classy, but not always. You know, sometimes I'm not so classy. I talk about coming on the face. Like that.
And they had they had a whole song on South Park about it called Finger Bang.
Finger banging.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. Yeah. I hate that term.
I know. I was trying to think of
That
like a
term
good,
makes me want to cringe and not
but
be
you're
banged.
like fingering.
fingered.
Fingering seems just as bad too.
But that's so important.
I mean, is there a clinical term for it?
Sticking your fingers inside a woman's vagina. That's a clinical term.
Wow.
Okay. So do you know how to find a woman's G-spot?
Yeah, there's an app for that now.
There's there?
No.
There should be an app for
See, $1 million ideas.
That's my next app.
G-spot
Just
locator.
yelled.
G-spot locator. Sex only G-spot locator.
It's like a GPS for the G-spot.
Yeah. Oh my
GPS
god.
for the G-spot. I love it. Oh my God. Kelsey, write it down. Okay. So the G-spot indicator, sitting in,
G-spot.
this is how you find her G-spot. Sitting in front of her. So you're sitting in front of her with your palm facing up, insert your fingers inside her and make a come hither motion. So you stick these two front fingers into the index finger and the middle finger, and you stick it inside, and you have a come hither motion. So you're sitting in front of her, and here's her vagina, and it's like you hitting up her. It's like you make a come hither motion, so it's coming towards you, so you're rubbing against it. Okay, your objective is to tap her. Your objective is to tap. Think of it this way: tap her belly button from the inside. In effect, hitting her G-spot. So you're trying to hit her belly button from the inside. Make sense?
Yes.
Yes, I got it. Don't get aggressive right away, however. Start off slowly, judging by her reaction, keep the same pace, and increase the speed. A lot of women have not felt anything with their G-spot, but when they do, it can be from a man stimulating her, and it really can help.
What about
Yeah?
using your entire fist?
Fisting. Yeah. You missed the fisting show. We had a show about fisting.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we had my two
is that the
bisexual
one that
friends.
Everyone was complaining
Yeah,
about
that they were
it
like,
was
oh my God,
super
you guys are
raunchy?
so raunchy. They were talking about fisting and like, they loved it. They're lesbians and they fist, or they're just bisexual and they fisted. Yeah,
So
some people might
crazy.
really like it. Yeah, don't
You
know.
know, that's what I always say. I bring it up once in a while. That was like one of the number one search terms.
That's why we talked about it now. Right, it is the number one search term, fisting.
Did you
Why?
Did you put it in your blog tags? No.
I don't know, maybe. Menace, I just need to hire you full time so it would work for me.
You can afford me.
Okay. What'd you say if I could
You
afford you?
You got to feed me and give me a lot of alcohol.
Done. Dude, that's so easy. If I can order out. Okay. So then there's the slider with your index and middle fingers. Start off by placing the tips of your fingers on either side of her clitoris, then gently Glide down and make your way inside her vagina. Get back to where you started and keep repeating the maneuver. Make sure you have great lubrication for this maneuver. So that's like you're on either. So sometimes women don't want direct stimulation for the clitoris. They want it on either side. So if you use your fingers to rub it on either side and then go in and out, it can feel really good. Some women they actually have orgasms from one side of their clitoris or the other. And it's such a small little thing that you think it's probably the whole clitoris, but it's actually not. It's like the left or the right.
Okay.
Oftentimes.
You need to make the locator, man. So these people, we can have
It's a great
graphs
idea.
and everything.
It's a brilliant idea.
That's me emailing you, by the way.
You just emailed
I
me?
just emailed you the video, the chick, everybody. The
Oh, we're
audio.
going to post it. We're going to post it on our website.
So if you missed it at the beginning of the show, I found this girl on YouTube that
recap.
that I want to marry because her whole outlook on everything is just like mine.
Yeah,
And
which is messed
awesome.
up.
Well, no,
Your
it's awesome.
outlook on everyone that every woman is out for
So
Gucci bags.
you have the best outlook on everything.
Yes.
So
I have the
everyone-
most evolved outlook.
So
Out of the two of us, who's more evolved, Emily or Menace?
What? We just have two different outlooks. What's wrong with that?
My outlook is that those people exist. However, not all women are like that. Your outlook is like all women want to give
No,
a
I'm
Gucci
talking
bag.
I'm talking about my whole outlook on relationships and life.
Yeah,
We
the
just
women
have
are going to
different
steal your
ones.
wallet and they really want a Gucci bag.
Not every woman is like that. I'm just saying.
Just the women that you
95%.
come across. Just 95%. That's bullshit.
And
I'm swearing a lot today.
I know. What's up? You got
Friday.
a filthy mouth.
Terrible. So having such a rough day. Okay. Use both hands at once, dudes. This is for dudes. Giving
Dudes.
hand jobs to women. While using your fingers to massage your clitoris in circular motions, insert your index and middle fingers from your other hand inside her, moving in and out of her. The multiple sensations will increase her chance of climaxing. So you can have one hand dealing with the clitoris and one hand inside of her. And a lot of women just like the sensation of having fingers inside of her, and it doesn't mean maybe she can't even orgasm that way, but it just feels good. And I think that's something that a lot of guys don't do because they're like, why do that if I could just stick my penis inside you? But
Yeah.
fingers feel differently and they feel good. I'm just telling you. Some women, I know a lot of women are like, why don't guys do that? I like when they just stick their fingers inside me sometimes for a while, for a few minutes.
How many fingers can a guy fit inside before he considers her a whore?
You'd have to answer that, but most women could probably take several fingers inside. But I don't know that men are
There's
thinking
a
about
finger
that stuff.
test.
There is?
Yeah.
What planet are you on? Who's giving finger
I'm on
tests and
Planet
calling them whores?
Reality.
Planet Reality.
Planet Reality. Here I am.
So
reality.
if that's such an
I'm the common
untruthism.
person. I'm the common person.
That's
I
a
don't
myth.
Go...
That's a myth that if you could stick too many fingers inside a woman, that she's a whore. Like, what planet? How are you here?
Do you want me
Saying
to
things
call? Do you want me to call just a random pick?
Yeah, because all your friends are going to give great advice.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying the common person. Just the common person. You can pick out.
My friend called. No one answered.
She didn't call the right number because no one called.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Okay. Okay. So she called to talk about the man ejaculating in her face, but we have to go.
A
What?
name out of my cell phone and we'll call. Pick any name out of 400.
I don't want to do that right now.
80 contacts.
And what are we going to ask them? Do 95? Does it matter for how many fingers you can stick inside of a woman? And I'm not perpetuating that at all. Okay.
The
So
truth hurts,
also the
I
most
know.
important thing is to listen to her. Although the technique is important, listening to her reactions to your handiwork will really help you be both great at hand jobs. If she moans, then keep on doing what you're doing. If she wants it faster, give it to her faster. Find out if she's more into clitoral or G-spot stimulation or if she wants both. It's the best of both worlds. That's what we got for you. Hand jobs all around for men
It's
and
already
women.
over?
It's already over. Are you sad?
Man, I am
And I'm so
sad.
sad that we missed my friend calling in, but she'll call another day.
She's not calling. Your
She
friends
called.
are
She
not
said
very
she
tech
called.
savvy.
I know she's not. She said something about the Wi-Fi went out or something, and she tried to call and no one answered.
You call on a cell phone. Why would her Wi-Fi go out? You call on the phone.
I think she was trying to call from Skype.
People, don't do that.
You can't call from Skype? No, you can call from Skype. That's
we
what
don't
we found
want
out.
that, though. It's going to sound like shit.
Oh,
Call
man.
on a landline phone.
Well, happy Friday, everyone. Next week, we've got 2 guests on Monday and Tuesday. You're going to love them, and you're going to learn a ton about sex and relationships. So thanks, everyone, for listening. Was it good for you? Email me, feedback@sexwithemily.com.